Hello, good morning, I'm Neil from Bathcars, and today's car is the hybrid Toyota Prius, generation 3 this one, December 2010 model, just one owner, direct from the fleet operator, 56,900 miles, 2 keys, service history, 3 stamps in the book. MOT is, well, it's not required actually until December, so whether or not it has to come with a new MOT is up to you, but it's on the 60 plate in metallic silver, and I'm afraid it's wet at the moment, but it is a very, very bright car. Perfect condition really. I think there's one minor stone chip to the leading edge of the bonnet and a couple of scuffs to the wheels, but that's about it. We'll run around the tyres. These are Eagle Goodyears on the front, and there's plenty of meat on them, almost about 2/3 to go. The discs on the front look not far off new as well, they're in good order. This one on the back here is a Dunlop, and that's in good order as well, and there is a spare in the boot. It does have a skinny spare wheel. Hybrid Synergy drive. Master lease was the fleet operator, as you can see. Very modern styling, sleek, 5-seater proper family car, automatic CVT, 1.8. That's a Michelin, by the way. He's about a bit better than half worn, much better than half worn. Again, about 70-80% to go, and this one here about 70-80% to go. So plenty of tread to run on the tyres. I think the bonnet had just one small stone chip. It was about that one there. It's tiny, touching just very easily, and the leading edge, the front plate's got a minor break in it, but it doesn't. It's not disturbing any of the characters. So then, what can I tell you about this car? This is a 1.8 VVT with nearly 100 brake horsepower, about 98 bhp. And then it has a 35 bhp electric system fitted to it with nickel metal hydride batteries, which I've located somewhere in the car, I believe underneath the seats somewhere. And that gives it a maximum speed of 30 miles an hour on just electric alone. So a great car for meandering up and down through town. You can just creep forward, just moving the car nice and simply with the throttle and brake without having any CO2 output at all. They do a plug-in version of this, but it's about 32,000 quid. This is £23,000 new, this one. So it's enough money, and it's being offered today at Bathcars at one of the best prices about in the country again, as we normally do. We've got a couple of other hybrids at the moment, which are a Generation 2 Prius, which is located just over there. In red, it's done 105k, and also an IMA Honda Insight, which has done 18 on a 59 reg. So basically, that's the exterior. Let's go and have a look at the rest of it. Right, the boot space on the Prius then comprises of a sort of double loaded shelf. You've got a nice sort of area in the boot there to put your Wellingtons and your wet clothes, etc. Another little space in there, and importantly a spare wheel with a wheel brace and jack. There are locking wheel nuts present in this car. There is also a nice set of manufacturer's overmats, which are heavy duty and look in very good order. Just trying to work out what's in this one over here. So that's what we've got going on. It probably looks like it's something to do with the batteries. It's the 12-volt battery, yeah. So there's the 12-volt battery over there. Okay, so we've got a 12-volt battery in the corner there, spare wheel, overmats, light, and baggage cover. Alright, when you walk up to the Prius without having to press any buttons, it all opens up. It's called keyless entry. In the back of the car here we've got map pockets in the rear seats, decent carpet, and all in good condition. Maybe a light vacuum out, but it is rated as A1, this one. Very good condition here. 3 inertia wheel belts, 3 headrests for passenger safety, 4 electric windows, all with auto, 8-speaker hi-fi system, all in nice condition there. Puddle lights on the back, not on the back, no, just on the front. So moving in, electric lumbar support, airbags galore, as you'd expect, electric mirrors. Just get cosy a second. So there are plenty of storage spaces in this car with a auxiliary input, 12-volt power supply there, cup holders, more cup holders. That's why I've just put on the key just whilst I'm doing the video. The car has an electronic handbrake and also a foot-operated handbrake, which is down there in the bottom left-hand corner, a bit like a Mercedes if you've ever driven one. It's ratcheted. The steering wheel, nice condition steering wheel with cruise control, fingertip control for your phone, volume controls, trip distance, computer adjustments, trip computer adjustments I should say. CD player with MP3, looks like a 6-disc CD player, and a good sound system, 8-speaker sound system. The operation of the car is worked out by this power button here. So if I just cover that, press the P for power off, okay, and press the button again to power on, it says welcome to Pruis, ready. All the systems are ready there. We've got half charge on the hybrid as it stands at this moment. 56,914 is the miles. Digital, all in this binnacle down there, a bit like the Toyota Yaris, but a much more modern example. And also a head-up display as well, so you can see, it's all operated by these controls here. You can see, if I just loop my finger around, I hope you can see that, the camera's picking it up. It's on the screen here, and that shows you your MPH, and you can change that setting in terms of adjustment in brightness, move it up and down on the screen as well, so you can move it towards the bottom like that. And I think there was another adjustment if I remember rightly. Yeah, there's the settings for the charging system. You can turn that all over 3 settings there. Auto lights on, auto wipers. Not an auto dipping rear view mirror, just auto lights and auto wipers. The aircon system's usual type of thing, although it does have eco modes for saving more fuel. And what I thought was quite a nice feature was this, when you hover your fingers across the rubber controls there for your telephone and trip computer, up comes another separate part of the dashboard. So if we just do this, see, we can see that I don't have to take my hands off or take my eyes off the road just to indicate where I'm going. So if I've got volume up or down, I can just control that without having to take my eyes off the road. You just, in the corner of your eye, see where you're going with it. Whether it's a gizmo or not stands to reason, but it's a feature, isn't it, I suppose. I do like that head-up display. I think that's a very nice little feature, that. Okay, so full electric mode then gives you up to 30 miles an hour as long as the battery lasts. It's brilliant for going around town. Eco mode again, running through town, the engine will cut in and out if you need it. And power mode is purely keeps the engine on all the time and gives you extra boost, and obviously lowers your MPG. But it's a 0 rated tax bracket on this one, so you don't have to pay any road funds, although you still have to display a tax disc. But in nice order, good clean car, light vacuum out required, owner's manuals, and there is a service book in here as well with 3 stamps in the service book from Toyota. The locking wheel nuts are there. There's some service bills and chitties from Toyota. I think the last one said it had rear discs and pads as well, which is quite nifty. So that's about it really. Just cover the brake, put her into drive or reverse. We've got no safety belt on, so it's beeping, but there we go, full electric mode. Quite as you like. Okay, MPG meter and stuff. I mean, there's loads to talk about on this car. I hope I've given a fairly reasonable explanation of how it works. It is my first Gen 3 one, so park. There we go. Put it into park. It's beeping because I've got no safety belt on. I'll just open the door up and it is turned on. You've got to be a bit careful with these because there's no engine running. You may think it's not on, but of course it is, so be careful. So I just power down. There we are, it's all off. So just showing you the detail. Roof lining's in good order. Obviously spectacles, cases, illumination of the centre console, alarm system, ultrasonic alarm. The screen's in perfect order as well. Nice looking car. Pruis Generation 3 T4, 92 grams per kilometre of CO2 output, 0 rated road fund licence, with the 17-inch wheels in a metallic silver. Very modern looking hybrid car, the best in its class. On the 60 plate, just 20 odd days away from being a 2011 model. Remainder of the manufacturer's warranty up to 5 years from reg date, which should take it up to about 2015, January if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, December 2015.